So for the next part of cleaning out white trash, we have to, well, if Anna will flip around, we have some parts we have to move, aka that 273 block is kind of in the way, and these are the red buckets we picked up to actually put into white trash versus the bench seat, which we still have in case we want to go that route, but we have all that nice red interior, so there's stuff inside of these gloves.
Is there?
What's inside the gloves?
Why is there electrical terminals inside the gloves?
I think Dad was stashing those. There's another. God dang it. That feels so weird. Great. Alright. So, after that slight conundrum. So, remember, lift with your back, not with your legs or your arms or anything else. There we go. Do you think that 273 block is out of the way now?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so now that unveils our red buckets here we got for white trash, and well, it'd be nice to get these stored in. It would be nice to get these stored inside of that car, and and also get them out of here. So we're gonna get these out of the way. We're gonna get that box out of the way, and we also got a special little deal. We got to move this guy just because.
Just because?
Just because.
Okay. So let's get to it.
Yep. Just enough room to clear the fender wells.
Yeah.
And the blonde stays on.
Looky there. Maybe. Oh my gosh, you know what you need now?
What?
You need a racing helmet in the shape of a Moana hat.
It's Moana.
Whatever.
Not Moana.
Whatever.
It's Moana.
Whatever. You know what I meant. Just a little bit.
Oh, that was the pop-off valve.
brought it in.
Yep. There it is. She's all warmed up now. That took a minute, but letting the water circulate, and it's been a while since this one's been out. Alrighty, so if you're wondering why the Cuda's out, there's a jack in it and all this nonsense. Well, those who know, and those of you who don't might be able to spot the difference in just a quick second. Yeah, that's a fair sized tire, don't you think?
It could be bigger.
I mean, it could be bigger. Yeah, just a little look at the old Cuda here, and I will point out that I'm pretty sure this car actually, even though it's got this awesome mono tub that some people like and some people hate, I'm pretty sure that it was sealed off, and you can see where this is all fresh. That's because I'm pretty sure our tire was rubbing right there. We're missing part of the Hoosier. That's not too bad though. It just rubbed off the Hoosier. So we can either grind down a little bit of this weld, or there's a lot of stud there. So we're gonna do that. Alrighty, so we got our adjustments done to the rear end, so that way this should no longer rub. So we'll get this tire put on and we should be ready to go. Come here, my friend. Okay.
It looks like you got a good 3 inches of tire sticking out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is.
That's so much better. Cuda, that's where you needed to be.
Are you gonna He-Man the car? Oh, one hand in it.
I was single for a while.
The first bolt off.
2 bolt. That's your nut.
Whatever. That's 3, by the way.
3 lug nut. 4 lug nut.
I run out of hands, guys. Look, my hand's full.
5 lug nut. And one 15 by 14 center line. Last ran and owned by Ronnie Sox, the legend himself, in the 90s.
Look at that. I don't know why, but I do like the big tires.
Yeah, they could be bigger.
And I'm very partial to white letters.
Pause that. Alright, so for size comparison, these are the tires off of my friend Dennis's old race car.
It could be bigger.
I mean, it could be bigger. We actually have our good friend Dennis Dennis at Twisted Mopar Garage. He's a good friend with my, he's friends with my good friend Brian at Dust Devil Garage. And
oh geez.
they're just a little bit wider.
Just a little bit.
And these things, he graciously gave these to our friend Brian, who then graciously gave them to me because, well, my tires are so old and ancient that I was worried about them. Unfortunately, these tires are so big, they won't work with my offset of my rims. I need a wider tire, I need a wider rear end. So we're artificially creating a wider rear end.
Hey! One down.
Eins.
I ain't German.
Oh, no.
To be fair though, I do have German ancestry on my grandfather's side.
So that'd be eins. Drei. Drei. Zwei. Wir. And Anna is holding Woof. Right?
Sure.
Go ahead, Dad.
Yeah. It looks pretty nice.
Yep. That's much more like how it was originally. Yep. Much better. BarelyCuda. You're looking mighty fine. You know, guys and gals, I would love to be that super cool YouTube guy who gets his car out in the road and goes and does gnarly burnouts and stuff, but I kind of got this thing where I just never know when the cops are going to be around. And literally when I got the Barrracuda backed out of here, I made a joke to Anna that, watch, if I even touch the road with that car, there's going to be a cop. And like 3 seconds later.
Yeah. He didn't even finish the sentence and the cop was just driving down the road.
So sorry guys, probably not going to see anything super freaking cool as per usual. But, you know, at least we got car running.
was it?
Good. That was, well, my first shot, I forgot it's a reverse manual valve body, and I went to neutral. So I was like, ooh, 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 something went bad. And then I realized, oh crap, I gotta go clear down to the train tracks and turn around, and this thing does not like to turn. I'm very jittery.
You look like it.
I'm very jittery because that was wild. The thing just, she boogied. I put the line lock on up there, and I was just talking to Brian, second gear, and just laid into it. And I don't know what it looked like on camera, but it felt like the ass end was just everywhere. It just felt like she hazed everything in the back end.
Hopped a little.
It hopped?
A little.
Yeah, that was exciting. So yeah, No Name Nationals 2024, more than likely gonna be the one because, well, everything else is, besides Badger-Bug, but yeah, that's kind of the idea. So, that was fun. Yeah.
It looked like it was fun.
Look at the leg.
I see that.
This is
You're still jittery.
just how I was after drag racing Jezebel for the first time. You see, if my viewers, if you guys don't understand, like 2 years ago, we had to move, mainly because we built this thing and it was too loud and rambunctious for the neighborhood, apparently, even though we had a pro stock and all this other nonsense. Well, more or less, I'm terrified to take my cars on the road because I'm terrified of police and everything else, and I never know when I'm gonna, have to deal with that again. So this is quite rewarding. So that's why I'm so jittery and so happy and giddy, because it's not something I get to do very often. And it didn't break.
Yeah, it didn't break.
Everything worked pretty good so far. Yeah, they need a little bit of air. That's for sure. All right. Well, as always, thank you guys for watching. Look forward to seeing you next time. Also, don't forget to look up the No Name Nationals. It's still happening, and it's still a great event, and we're still going to be there. So, yeah. So, as always, take care, and Dad. Bye-bye. Anna.
Bye-bye.
And bye-bye.